mutinous, obstinate, rebellious, recalcitrant, refractory, resentful, restive, restless, skittish, stubborn, unruly, vicious. Bulky, mulish, obstinate, and stubborn are synonyms of restive only in an infrequent if not obsolete use. The supposed sense of tending to rest, standing stubborn still, is scarcely supported by any examples, and those cited to support that meaning often fail to do so. The disposition to offer active resistance to control by any means whatever is what is commonly indicated by restive in the best English speech and literature. Dryden speaks of the pampered colt as restive to the rein, but the rein is not used to propel a horse forward, but to hold him in, and it is against this that he is restive. A horse may be made restless by flies or by martial music, but with no refractoriness. The restive animal impatiently resists or struggles to break from control, as by bolting, flinging his rider, or otherwise. With this, the metaphorical use of the word agrees, which is always in the sense of such terms as impatient, intractable, rebellious, and the like. A people restive under despotism are not disposed to rest under it, but to resist it and fling it off. Antonyms: docile, gentle, manageable, obedient, passive, peaceable, quiet, submissive, tractable, yielding. Restrain. Synonyms: abridge, brittle, check, circumscribe, confine, constrain, curb, hinder, hold, hold back, hold in, keep, keep back, keep down, keep in, keep under, repress, restrict, suppress, withhold. To restrain is to hold back from acting, proceeding, or advancing, either by physical or moral force. Constrain is positive, restrain is negative. One is constrained to an action, he is restrained from an action. Constraint refers almost exclusively to moral force, restraint frequently to physical force, as when we speak of putting one under restraint. To restrain an action is to hold it partially or wholly in check, so that it is under pressure even while it acts. To restrict an action is to fix a limit or boundary which it may not pass, but within which it is free. To repress, literally to press back, is to hold in check, and perhaps only temporarily, that which is still very active. It is a feebler word than restrain. To suppress is finally and effectually to put down. Suppress is a much stronger word than restrain, as to suppress a rebellion. Compare arrest, bind, keep. Antonyms: aid, animate, arouse, emancipate, encourage, excite, free, impel, incite, let loose, release, set free. Retirement. Synonyms: loneliness, privacy, seclusion, solitude. In retirement, one withdraws from association he has had with others. We speak of the retirement of a public man to private life, though he may still be much in company. In seclusion, one shuts himself away from the society of all except intimate friends or attendants. In solitude, no other person is present. While seclusion is ordinarily voluntary, solitude may be enforced. We speak of the solitude rather than the seclusion of a prisoner. As private denotes what concerns ourselves individually, privacy denotes freedom from the presence of observation or those not concerned or whom we desire not to have concerned in our affairs. Privacy is more commonly temporary than seclusion. We speak of a moment's privacy. There may be loneliness without solitude, as amid an unsympathizing crowd, and solitude without loneliness, as when one is glad to be alone. Antonyms: association, companionship, company, converse, fellowship, society. Revelation. Synonyms: apocalypse, disclosure, manifestation. Revelation. Latin re, back, and bellum, bile, literally an unveiling, is the act or process of making known what was before secret or hidden, or what still may be future. Apocalypse, Greek apo, from, and calypto, cover, literally an uncovering, comes into English as the name of the closing book of the Bible. The Apocalypse unveils the future, as if to the very gaze of the seer. The whole gospel is a disclosure of the mercy of God. The character of Christ is a manifestation of the divine holiness and love. All Scripture is a revelation of the divine will. Or we might say that nature is a manifestation of the divine character and will, of which Scripture is the fuller and more express revelation. Antonyms: cloud, cloudiness, concealment, hiding, mystery, obscuration, shrouding, veiling. End of section 55.